Hello, I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered my friends to play some Dungeons and Dragons. But before we get started, let's go ahead and dive into our announcements. So we are new to Mixer. As you can see right below, we have 1,174 follows. If we get to 1,200 follows today, I will give away some more video games. But that's not just it. The only way to support the show is through our Patreon or tip streams. You can go ahead and check out the About section of the stream, and you can see the different menu options that you can give the players, such as potions, inspiration die, and all that jazz. A big portion of those proceeds does go to the Game Academy. They're a 501c3 nonprofit that uses tabletop gaming to help youth and teens through social and academic issues. So by supporting us, you also support them. Big shout out to our longtime sponsors, Griffin Co.
Griffin Cole.
Anything you see 3D printed is from them, so go ahead and check them out. You can use the promo code Ukodor for discounts at their shop. Another big shout out to Master Monk Gaming. They
That's
are
my
our Dice Box, Dice Tower sponsors, so you can go and check them out as well. We are also partnered with Nerdsmith. It's a collection and collaboration of content creators, tabletop streamers, and other D&D enthusiasts. So go ahead and check out their Discord and see what they're about. Last but not least, Roll20. You can go ahead and check out the link down below to Roll20. We have a mid-show giveaway that is brought to you by Roll20. More to come with that later. Also, a very, very close friend of mine, David Wentworth, has a Kickstarter going on right now. He is an artist. He's done a bunch of artwork for other TV shows and such I've done. He did artwork for our Ashes of Ukodor spaceship and everything else. He has a Kickstarter out going to, he's trying to promote his art book, so go ahead and take a look at that. Also, another big shout out to the Castle Foundry. The Castle Foundry's Kickstarter started this morning. If you are interested in a system of castle pieces, if you watched my stream last week, you can see the tower that we're currently in. Technically, it's a really awesome Kickstarter. It has a lot of awesome pledges. There's still some early bird specials for the first day available. Go ahead and check that out as well. We will be showing the demo trailer during our mid-show break as well, so stay tuned for that. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get ready for
I
the...
actually have an
Oh,
announcement.
you should probably tell me that before
So,
I get to the end.
oh, my bad. Well, yeah. So our friends over at TPC asked me to come over and do some fighting with them this weekend. So at 5 o'clock over on Twitch, Total Party Chill at Twitch, I'm gonna be part of their Gauntlet one shot where I have to fight for my life. So come check it out.
Cool, man. All right.
Awesome.
So let's get ready for the next chapter of the realms.
The realms of Ukodor.
Welcome to the realms of Ukodor.
And welcome back. So, last we left, the party continued through the twisting marsh. Jadobi sought out to talk to some creatures. He ended up finding a somewhat friendly frog, where he had a mild conversation with vague information. Seems to be the theme of this world. After they traveled through the marsh into the Ironwood Cove, the monstrous ironwood trees, they were able to navigate through the path, finding their way towards what seemed to be the tower that Jadobi had spotted through his visions. At the front of the tower, they saw a giant mountain troll with armor, spiked helmets, and a club on his shoulder. The party deliberated for just a short while until Burakubuu came up with an idea to distract the troll, divert him away from the gate. They will allow the party to traverse into the tower. So he did that, yelling some slurs and other things, and I believe he even threw a rock at the thing, and then took off towards the forest. Lo and behold, the rest of the party was able to stay hidden behind some brush, and the troll darted after Burakubuu into the forest. Denahi and Jadobi and Aika were able to dive into the tower. Now, this tower was about 20 feet by 20 feet wide on the outside, looking in. But the second they entered into this tower, it was much larger than what it led to believe. So they continued down this path until they found where their friend was captured. About that time, Torque was able to kind of come to consciousness, distract the guards, and yank the keys from his belt. And in that mid-scuffle, Jadobi was able to grab two of the guards that were in front of the gate and yank them towards them and knock them out relatively quickly. That was a big enough diversion for the rest of the Hobgoblin guards to notice this, turn away from Torque. Torque was able to unlock himself out of this cage, and fight ensued. After some time, they were able to kill all of the Hobgoblins. Torque got his gear back and found a secret entrance in the in the making, pushing across that giant stone wall, revealing some stairs. And about that same time, they heard through their earpieces a very faint voice of Burakubuu in the distance saying, "Guys, I think I'm in trouble." And then the voice cut out. The party ran up the stairs, following where they thought the voice was coming from, and they found another room after navigating through several corridors. They found another room lit by candlelight. They kind of stacked on the doorway. Jadobi was able to kind of peek in to see what was going on, and it was a room full of Gith. So, charging in, they took out a few of them instantly, throwing them across the room. But all these Gith were able to use some of their psychic weapons on the party, causing a lot of damage. But after a few well-placed attacks and a frost cone from Jadobi, realizing that these Gith were very vulnerable to frost, they were able to decimate the remaining Gith. And Denahi, what was it? Was it Shatter again? No. What did you do for the final blow? I can't remember.
Shatter.
Was Shatter.
Lightning bolt, I believe.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, and the final blow was given by Denahi, electrifying and exploding the remaining Gith, and all of the danger in the immediate vicinity has fallen. What would you guys like to do?
This has been a hell of a battle. I think it's best we rest for a little while.
I agree.
Do you guys feel safe here?
And you guys just kind of see me just like standing like in 5 foot radius of just like frost and ice, and like the whole other side of the room has been kind of like glaciered over in ice.
Nice, and I like the temperature in here now.
I did it for you, man. I did it for you.
And
Do you think there's a lot more of them? Are we safe in here?
I don't know. I don't think we really have a choice. I'm gonna start kind of looking around the room, at the walls, any books or anything. When we're on the broken tables.
We'll need to block up the doors and make sure that they can't come in.
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
All right, here we go. Does anyone see anything of use?
That was all of us, right?
Yeah, I told
whoever
everyone.
wants to look around.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
I apparently can't see anything. There's stuff in my eyes. Too much dust.
15.
You look around, and the only desk in the area was essentially eviscerated with the frost cone. Unfortunately, that was just where it was. Looking around the rest of the space, there's still a lot of gear and tools and other things within the space that you could kind of sift through if you'd like.
Are there any like bookshelves or anything?
There was a desk and a bookshelf that is no longer.
Right, it's all obliterated.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some chests that are closed. There's a couple crates that are also closed, and some barrels that have not been navigated through yet.
I'll look through the barrels.
Okay. Can you roll an investigation check for me?
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
I will start to look through everything.
Okay.
Okay.
You're just gonna rip open chests?
Just like search the room.
So, Denahi, as you get over to the barrels, you're starting to kind of like sift through trying to get the lid off the barrel, and you're immediately distracted. To the right of the space, there is kind of a pile of what looks to be cloth and other like fabric things, but there's a couple shiny glimmers of something that catches your eye as you are messing with the barrels.
I go towards the glittery thing.
Okay.
What do I see?
As you get over there, you find a lot of cloth and leather armor, but there is what looks to be a leather pouch that has kind of spilled over, in this scuffle, and there's a gem that's kind of hanging out of this leather pouch that looks to be full of things.
Ooh, I'ma grab it.
Okay. You can go ahead and give yourself 35 gems.
Ooh. I rolled a 17.
What were you looking at?
Okay.
I think I was looking at everything. Give me something and I'll specify.
Well, it was chests, it was barrels, or crates.
Denahi looking to the. I'm gonna go to the barrels.
The barrels. Okay. So you get to the barrels and you're able to kind of pop it open, and one of the barrels is full of a lot of glass jars, but they're all broken. It's like the barrel might have been knocked over or disturbed, and all the glass jars kind of just shattered over.
It's just a barrel of broken glass.
Essentially, and funny liquid that kind of smells weird. The second barrel, same effect. This seems like there's a common theme here. A lot of the stuff has been broken for whatever means. But the third barrel, which is near that alchemist table that was in that space, and all that has been shattered with one of the other spells that you guys had done. But that last barrel is full. Well, not full, but it does have 5 glass jars with a reddish liquid in it. 2 are a little bit bigger than the other. 7 jars. 3 are bigger than the other ones.
All right, 7 jars. 3 are big. Okay.
So you get 3 superior healing potions and 4 greater healing potions.
Oh man. Guys, I found something useful over here.
What did you find?
I pick up like all the bottles and I just kind of like, please.
Torque, what were you doing?
I was gonna go poke at one of the chests.
Okay. Poke it how?
I'm going to I'll just take the axe and then I'll sort of like poke at it, especially like like towards the lock or whatever, the center, like see if I can poke at it. I want to see if it's like a mimic or something.
Okay. Because I've done so many mimics in this campaign.
I'm just trying to make sure it's not.
Can you make a dexterity save for me?
Right. Why am I rolling dex then? 11.
It's probably messing with you.
Yeah, nothing happens. As you hit that first chest, it opens up, and a bunch of metallic things come out, ching 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 on the ground, and it is a chest that is full of gold.
Oh. Well, by the way, did I ever get the pack back, or is somebody else carrying it now?
I have it.
Okay. So I guess I need to give it to Jadobi. There is gold we need to add to our collection.
Oh, okay. I just give him his bag of holding back.
I love that you act like the bag is really heavy.
Love it.
I just love it. I love it.
Here you go.
Okay,
Here you
so
are, man.
Jadobi gives you back the bag of holding.
Okay. Well, then I'll start putting gold into it.
So from that first chest, it's 675 gold pieces.
Okay.
675.
I will poke the second chest.
You poke the second chest. It does feel like it's got some weight to it. You do hear the clanking of things, but this chest is locked.
Mm-hmm.
As he is doing that, may I check the crates now?
Sure. You can roll an investigation check for that too.
Okay. Natural 1, dice Joe.
Natural 1. As you go over to the crates to kind of investigate what the crates are, on one of the tables that had been knocked over, you do see what looks to be like a basket of biscuits or buns or some food that kind of distracts you. Like the smell of it's somewhat fresh, and it's 15 feet away from you, and you're like, oh, what's that? Squirrel.
I walk over and just forget everything.
Okay. Denahi, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look around the room and what else is there that we haven't opened yet.
There are some crates. There's another chest that Torque is standing next to. And I believe I think that was it.
Okay. Can I? I'm gonna touch both of the crates and cast something.
Eviscerate.
Shocking grasp and try to burst them all open.
Oh. I'll go ahead and do that.
Splinters, fill the air.
Do a deck save for me. Why not? Explosions.
25.
25. As
Turns
you
into a Michael Bay film.
you put both of your hands out there and you watch as these relatively large crates explode right in front of your eyes, and you watch as like particles of these pieces of wood and everything go everywhere. Immediately you hear, and you kind of step back because some of the things that fall out of this are very heavy, and there's several metallic large items that fall from this, weapons and some various other things.
Alright, I'll go ahead and sift through that.
Okay. So you sift through that and you find a shield, a longsword, a rapier, and a full set of plate mail. All look very well made. Slightly battle worn, but not very old.
I'll go ahead and take the chainmail and hand it to Torque to put it in the bag of holding.
Okay. Oh, it was plate mail, not chainmail.
Oh.
Are you leaving
fuck it.
the shield and longsword and rapier as well?
Yeah, I don't need it.
Okay.
Oh, did not hear. What's that? What did you find?
Some used weapons and a shield.
I
Some
walk
armor as
over.
well.
And I see a shield, a longsword, and
A rapier, and she just handed Torque a set of plate mail.
Rapier. Okay. Do these weapons have any kind of insignia? You said they look very well made?
They do look well made. Go ahead and do an investigation check.
Okay. Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
It's so
Investigation.
excited too. It's so funny. Ooh.
Hey, so
Plus one. So 21 investigation.
21. As you investigate the items, they all have an insignia of a round circle with what looks to be an A, like an A-frame cut into it, and inside of the upside down V, there's like a little fish hook. It doesn't go all the way across; it kind of stops in the middle. But it is a very finely carved into like insignia of some sort. So I just realized I created the Avengers logo, but it's not.
That's what I was
It's
thinking.
not the same thing. It's not the same thing. It looks more like a Spartan shield, if you know what a Spartan shield looks like, where it's a full V, upside down.
Okay,
obviously.
so on it, there's a circle. In the circle, there is an A, and the upside down V area, there is like a fish hook.
Yeah, I can send you an image later if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna look at
What
these
it
for a minute.
now?
Fine, I'll do it now.
I want to see it now. It's going to tell me who they are, what they're doing.
Jadobi's just gonna take some time, just kind of like trace the insignia with his fingers, just kind of look at it for a second.
Sure. And by that he means Solo's gonna draw it and then take a picture and then send it to him on Facebook.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
Just let him see behind the curtain, man.
It's a sad little man.
What's everyone else? Torque, what are you doing with that chest?
I am going to swing the axe at the lock to see if it just pops open.
Okay, roll an attack. Denahi, do a perception check as well.
Natural 1.
Jesus. Okay.
Wow, it's gonna be one of those nights. It's gonna be one of those
That's
nights.
a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Go give me some damage for that.
Okay.
Just for
Wow.
fun. Just for funsies.
Oh, okay. Pretty low damage. 6. 15.
15. It's enough, so it'll do it. So you swing down hard with your axe, and you watch as the lock kind of explodes on the impact and just shatters into dozen pieces, and the little latch on the chest pops open.
And I sort of kick the lid open.
Okay.
Being wary.
As you kick the lid open, you see that the chest is maybe not three quarters, like a third full of a very silvery coin that you haven't seen very often.
What kind of coin is this? Never seen anything like it. How about you?
You see. Do I recognize it?
You do. You count out 125 platinum.
Oh God! Oh yes!
What was that? Oh. Well, Denai doesn't know. Does she?
I would say you've come across
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Like you don't have abundance of it, but yeah, you would know what it was.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Some kind of wonderful. What do you guys
I am as I'm looking at this shield and longsword and rapier and plate. I recognize this insignia?
You can do a history check. The plate is in the bag of holding, so if you want to get it, you'd have to get it out of the bag of holding.
Okay, noted.
Just so you're aware.
18, 19, 19. 25.
25. There's something about it that does ring a bell, but you cannot place where you've seen that insignia before. You have not seen it on an item, but you have seen this insignia somewhere before.
Huh. This looks so familiar. I can't place it though. Interesting. I mean, I can't roll any higher than a 25. I mean, can I think about it more?
No, it's
Okay.
something deep in your past, and it's one of those things where it doesn't matter how much you think about it.
You're gonna need a therapist.
Yeah. I mean, even the information I just gave you, you needed a 22 to get. So you remember seeing it, but you'll need to do like further research or if you bump into it again, that might ring a bell, kind of thing.
Can you tell me what color these items are? Are they gold? Are they silver? What's
the swords are a metallic silver. You don't know if they are silver specifically. The shield is mostly bronze with some silver trim on it.
Okay, bronze and silver. Hey, Torque, can I check out the plate mail that you just put in the bag?
Sure.
I just want to take a look at it.
And I'll pull out. I guess at least the breastplate would have the mark, right?
Yeah.
I look at the breastplate. Is it also bronze with silver inlay?
The breastplate, there is some bronze in it, but it is mostly, like a metallic looking color. But there is bronze trim work on it.
Okay.
But it does look like these items went together, or it was someone's items that they came across.
Interesting. All right, I think we should hold on to these. I don't know what it is, but I have a weird connection with them.
Well, I plan on using that armor, because I need it.
You can use armor?
I can put it on.
All right, okay. I'm going to I'm gonna try to put it in the you know what? I'll put it in the forever cold bag. I can't think of the name of right now.
Okay.
I'll put them in there.
Okay.
Keep them frosty and nice.
Okay.
What's that cooler brand?
A Yeti?
It's
Yeti. Put it in the Yeti bag.
So we checked the barrels and we checked the crates. right? Or
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
the
she
last thing-
shattered the crates.
Okay, and the last thing that we need is that last chest. Is that correct?
Yeah, which had the platinum in it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so you've scoured all the containers in the space.
Okay. I haven't. Wow, guys, I haven't seen platinum coin in quite some time.
More
I can-
importantly, how many ways out of this room are there?
Well, I see the archway we came in, and I see the two double doors, right?
Yeah, up on the balcony. Yeah.
In the balcony. But as you said, Torque, I think we should kind of rest for a minute before we move on.
I think we should.
I'm gonna go ahead, Eric.
We'll need to build a defensive.
I would rather just sit by the door and just keep an eye out.
However you wish.
I'll do it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the archway. And I'm gonna like just kind of plop down like in the frame. Just kind of have like one eye, you know, in this area, see what's coming.
Okay.
And I am going to short rest. Ike is gonna come over and we're just gonna like kind of hang.
Ike is eating right now, but I'm sure he'll come over there when he's done.
Okay.
So yeah, you look over for Ike to kind of have your little bodyguard come with you, and he is beak deep in some yellow gith right now. He is going to town.
That sounded so dirty.
It's gonna be a meme. Beak deep in gith.
So yeah, I'm gonna start short resting. So I'm gonna get some HP back.
Okay.
I was going to long rest. How long are we staying here?
I'm passed
no.
out already.
Oh.
No, wait. So Denahi's already passed out. Talk. We can't stay here for a night. This is too dangerous.
Well, fine then.
I
Guess
think.
I'll take leave or relax for a little while.
Yeah, I'll keep a watch on this door. Just keep a watch on the double doors and just. I think we'll be all right.
You guys can use some hit die if you need to use hit die.
That's what I'm
going
doing.
to have to do that, yes.
You guys usually don't have to do that, so it's nice.
Let's see what I have here. I believe mine are, and I get back spells too, which I desperately need. Okay, so short resting.
Denahi, were you taking any hit die as well during that short rest?
Yeah, but my thing is freezing up, and
You can just tell me and I can add it if you need it.
All right, let's see. I just gotta remember how much I get back. Constitution. Oh snap! Oh wait, no, those are saves. +2. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 10. So how many do I need?
13 points of heal.
You need me to add that for you?
I can add it.
Okay.
You only get 13 points from your short rest, Anne?
Yeah,
You don't want to roll more hit die?
I can roll them, but I'll wait till
Okay. Fair.
what's the max I can do an hour?
You can roll them all in an hour.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can
you
use
get
all of them.
at a long rest you get half of them back.
Oh, I see.
I thought you got them all back.
No, I'm pretty sure it's half.
So I'm
we
going
never
to-
use them. Like we legitimately never use.
I do. Short rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna use 6 of my hit die, and since I have the Peridot or something of wound closure, I don't even have to roll. I just get max all the time.
Okay, make sure you guys add that.
So 6. Take short rest. Confirm.
Ike is pretty effed, by the way.
I'm gonna take a look at him after.
Okay.
Like,
I just didn't know if there was something you wanted to do before short rest or not.
I'm hoping his short rest will completely heal him.
He doesn't get hit die. He's not.
He doesn't get.
No, he's not. He's not a person. He's not a hero.
Copy. All right, then I'll have to handle that then.
Yeah.
Wow, he doesn't get hit die when he rests. Oh my god,
No,
that's new.
he's just a monstrosity. You legitimately never, like, usually you just heal him and then he goes, you guys take a rest. That's why I was asking.
Okay. Well, let's see. What spells am I gonna get back? I'm gonna get back 1 5th level, and 6, 7, 8, and I can. That means I can get 2 3rd levels back, or 3 1st levels back. So 1, 2, 3. All right, that's my magic recap. So I'm at max. I have spells back. I believe that's all I have to worry about. Now let me look at Ica. How bad? Woo! Ica has 5 hit points. Ooh. Jeebus. Okay. I am going to feed him a supreme. So that's going to be 8d4 plus 20, 10d4 plus 20.
Okay.
And I have a grater I'm going to go ahead and use to see if I can get a little closer to full.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
8. Yeah. So 3.
We should have like a short rest animation that just plays while everyone's counting their hit dice.
Oh, you should.
Okay. 6.
Everybody like chilling.
10. Shit. 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 26. 26 plus 20. Fuck, is that right? Yeah. 26 plus 20.
Really wish we just take it.
46. No, we can't. We gotta move. We'll get caught. So he gets 46 hit points back from the Supreme.
46, you said?
Yes.
Okay, he's at 51.
And let's see. I have. Where are the rest of my potions at?
In your pocket.
Okay, I'm gonna start giving him other potions of healing, regular potions of healing.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything else while he's potioning up?
Out like a light.
Okay. Tor, can you do a
Rest as
perception
well.
check while he's busy?
God, my perceptions are garbage right now. 10.
Ooh, we matched. You don't see anything. Which you were looking at the double doors on the balcony?
Yeah, I mean, I know the way we came and we killed everything behind us, we think. Or
So
at
you
least
were
I
looking in the
think.
way you were going.
Right.
You don't notice anything coming through the door, the door's open, or anything like that, but you do notice that Jadobi's ice frost spell that was relatively cold and the room was very chilly, it's gotten warm faster than normal. Like it's gotten to and past room temperature quicker than you would imagine it to happen.
Oh, this is something to be concerned about. Jadobi,
Yes, Tor.
your ice. It's
Yeah?
melting too fast.
I look at it.
Yeah, your ice is gone, bro.
This is unnatural to me? This is not right?
You can roll a nature check.
All right, so I gave Ica 4 regular healing potions, and he got back 32 from that. 32 hit points.
Okay.
All right, nature check. Here we go.
Yeah, so
That's
Ika's
a
maxed.
lot of potions you gave to your friend.
Yeah, Ika's maxed out now.
Beautiful. 15.
Denahi, did you add your HP?
I did.
25 for my perception or history or whatever.
Nature.
25.
Nature.
Nature. 25.
Yes, it's very unnatural. It should have been freezing in here for at least another hour. And the fact that it's all gone and melted is concerning. So, Denahi, you're only at 41?
92.
92.
Mhm.
I don't think you saved.
guys, something's wrong. That's not right. That's not okay.
That's why I said something.
That's
And
weird.
it's coming from the double doors. Bark armor on, arrows, the staff out. Ika's ready.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Well, when I see him bark up, I'm pulling out my weapons now.
I'm still
Nervous.
asleep. Someone wake me up.
Deny! I go to shake her. Take her away. Deny, wake up! Wake up!
Why? What's wrong?
Get up!
Where's my
Something's-
gems?
Something's wrong with the door. I don't know where your gems are. Get up!
My hand just burst into purple flame.
I pick her up, and I want to be like 30. I want to be downstairs, like looking up at the door,
Sure.
and I want to be roughly like, I'll say 30 feet away from the door.
Okay.
And I'll be ready. Talk. Do you want to go check that out? We'll back you up.
So-
Of course.
So just so you're aware too, that's where Ika was standing. So Ika's technically 10 feet from the door, chowing down on a GIF. Still. That's where he was when he lost his spell.
Ika's upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's only like 3 stairs.
Yeah,
it's not very
it's
far.
not very far, but he was at the staircase, and then
Okay.
him, Torque, and the other guy were there, and Ika went up the stairs to eat the dude.
Ika, come back, Ika.
Why? This is yummy.
Something's wrong. Come here, Ika. Ika, something's behind you.
Perception check for Ika.
All right.
There's something behind you.
15,
They're in the house.
16, 17.
Balls are coming from
21 for Ika.
inside the house.
21.
21.
Yes.
He looks over his shoulder. There's nothing there.
Talk. Do you want to check out the door?
Yes.
All right. We're on standby.
Is it open in or out?
In.
Oh, that's not fucking cool.
Out.
So I will sit to one side of the doorway or whatever, and then sort of start to pull it open, but stepping back and guarding.
Okay. As you pull the door open, it opens freely with no issue, and you feel kind of like air is being sucked into this room, and the temperature in the room starts to get a little cooler. But there's nothing outside of the doorway.
Nico's gonna come like in a purple swirl out of my chest, and like even before he forms fully, he's gonna go around our room where we are.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna use detect magic.
Sure. As he detects magic, where did you put those items, Jadobi?
What items?
The sword, shield, stuff?
They're in the cold bag of holding.
Okay. So your normal magic items on your person, both of your magical bags, the things that you would expect to glow with that magical aura, glow. Nothing else seems to glow.
So, just so I'm clear, the bag with the items in it that I put in there, they're glowing right now.
No, the bag is glowing.
The bag is glowing.
Correct.
I open the bag.
Do an intelligence check to see if you would do that.
Because it's my cold bag, right? It's the cold bag of
Well,
holding?
yeah, it's more of a meta roll. So whether or not Jadobi would be like, oh, look in this bag while you're flying around the room, because you're focused on the.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought
it's
the
fine.
bag was glowing, so I thought Jadobi saw the bag glowing.
The bag itself is magical. It's Ingrid's infinite ice box or something like
Right.
that. Yeah, so that bag is glowing because it's a magical item, and your magic items are glowing because they're magical items. But you can open up the
Oh.
bag to see what's inside of the bag to see if what's inside of the bag is glowing. That was
Okay. I'll roll for that then.
Yeah.
I rolled a
That's
19.
19. Yeah.
Well, and I rolled guidance with it too, and that was a 4, so 19 plus 4, 23.
Okay. So yeah, as Nico gets up and you said, Nico, detect magic, and he gets up, you're like, ooh, and then you open up your chest to see if the items inside of the chest glow, and they do.
Nico materializes and then just like hovers above us.
All right, so yeah, those fancy wares are definitely magical. Yep, they are. That's the thing. I'm gonna look
Okay,
around.
but can we focus on what's outside this door?
Yes, we can. As he says that, I'm still gonna like look around the room to see if I see this insignia anywhere else in this room.
Perception check.
8, 9, 10, 16 perception.
Nope. You do not.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking upstairs. I'm just gonna put the bag back on. I'm gonna start walking upstairs with Ika and Torque.
Okay.
Cautiously.
Okay. You head up the stairs. You kind of peek through the corridor. Nothing seems to be there. It definitely feels like the temperature in that next corridor is 15, 20 degrees cooler than it is in the room you're in right now.
I am gonna pull out that stone that I got a long time ago and say "Skora."
It's
and then
gone.
It will shine the light. What?
That was the cost to find you. I look over at Torque. Torque, the crystal that you're probably looking for. That was the cost to find you. I had to give it to an almighty spirit.
Wait, what? You gave away my possessions?
In order to find you, Torque, I had to give an offering to a great guardian spirit to locate you in the bajillion dimensions that you could have been in.
And they didn't want your true sight gem?
And I hear in the background, ooh.
And they gave him vague info.
That was the best thing that we could all think of. It shines like a star, like a beacon, and we use that beacon to find you. I'm sorry.
Disappointing.
I'm sorry.
Well, someone better look down here and figure out what it is.
Eco. And then he goes straight down.
Okay. He illuminates the corridor. Immediately the temperature does raise up a little bit as the purple phoenix flies through the corridor. It illuminates it very well. It's about a 20-foot wide hallway that seems to go for farther than your eye can see. It's just a long corridor with no openings on the walls or ceilings or floor.
This does not look like somewhere we should go. Perhaps we should turn around and go back the way we came.
What if Burakubuu is here?
I
How
believe
could he
be possible?
be here?
I believe he is up there. Remember, I did hear him coming, even though we heard him in the earpiece. I heard him coming from this direction.
He might not even be in this tower.
True.
I don't know. I'm gonna look around the room. Are there possibly any hidden passages? Just like we found a hidden passage to get up to this room. Are there
Sure.
any hidden?
With the investigation checks and perception checks that you all were doing, just diving through this space, you would have seen anything like that was obvious. But yeah, you take another quick glance and you don't see anything that hints to a magical or secret pathway.
I think this is all we have right now, guys.
So you're saying you want to go down this perhaps ever long passage?
I have an idea.
Yes. Take your time.
I think I have an idea. I reach in my back pocket. I pull out the stack of paper birds. Pull out a pen, and I address it to Burakubuu. And I write, "You suck." and then I set it free, and I'm gonna watch where it goes.
As you're just sending one.
Just the one.
Okay. As you send that bird, it flitters and it flies right past Torque and Ika and up that corridor in the direction that endless hallway looks to go.
Well, I guess that means we have to go that way.
Fuck.
Clever. Very clever, Denahi.
Very clever.
All right, we have no choice. He would do the same for us,
He would.
Indeed.
but he's not here tonight.
Torque, do you want to lead the way? Or should I?
Well, we need to be able to see. If it's dark, is there sconces or anything? Like, is there any way that this thing is lit, or is it
No.
just a dark hallway? You can't see anything.
Yeah, I mean, Nika goes about 1,000 feet down. That's about his range, and he gets not 1,000 feet. Jesus, he goes about 100 or so feet down that corridor, and it lights up from where you guys are to where he is, and you can see that it even goes past that, and he's just kind of hovering in this space, and it's about 20 feet wide and about 15 feet tall, just a long square corridor.
Ika, take it to go. Let's go.
And he just crushes the rest of the skull and like slurps out the brains and stands up.
Okay. Greg, you ready, buddy?
Oh, that thing is still here.
And I will follow Torque if he wants to go. What say you, Torque? Me or you?
Let's go. And I'll just start walking down the. I mean, he's still down there, and so there's like a light we can see something, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's
So
illuminated.
it's dim light.
It's even more than dim. I mean, Nico gives off a pretty radiant
Oh, well then, yeah.
light. Yeah, you
Whatever,
can see
that's
everything.
fine.
And
Heading on down.
as you guys are walking down, and Ika's probably holding up the rear, Greg turns into his little ball form and just rolls right past Torque.
Greg, no, Greg. Slow down, Greg.
Let the fucker go.
As we walk down, I'm gonna talk to you guys. Talk. After I know we only had an hour to rest, but how do you feel? Do you feel at 100%?
I'm not feeling my absolute best, but I am okay.
Denahi, how about you?
I'll be okay, I think.
Because if you have any aches or pains or anything, let me know now. I will fix it for you. We have the time.
Torque?
Sure.
My hands are gonna start glowing yellow as I touch them both, like Torque in front of me and Denahi behind me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on them both.
Okay.
So for Denahi, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 9 points of healing.
Beep.
Beep beep.
For Torque, 7 points of healing.
Little pick me up.
Very little, yes. But thank you.
If you need more, I have more to give. Just let me know.
Yeah. that we're good.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Perception checks, everyone, please.
I don't know how to I can't tell him my exact numbers, right?
Yeah. I feel a little better.
God damn. Natural 1.
Wow.
Change your dice, for God's
No,
sake.
get them out of the way. I think that's what's going on.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Man. 11.
11.
14.
14. You walk probably 200 feet to where Nico is. The hallway just keeps going. You don't see anything that sticks out for the walls. The ceiling, the floor, everything just looks the same. It's the same sort of brickwork all the way. The pattern is ominous, and it just continues on. So you have caught up to where Nico is right now.
The pattern is ominous, and it just goes forever. Okay. All right. Cool. I'm sorry. Have we reached the bottom?
The bottom? It's a corridor. It's a hallway.
Okay.
It's a long hallway. We just keep walking down.
Just keep walking.
Yeah. Are you sending Nico further out again?
Anne, can you hear that?
Oh, sorry. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Nico goes out again another 200-300 feet. You guys continue on walking in that direction. Can everyone please roll another perception check?
Cautiously looking for traps.
Of course.
Of course. 13.
And you guys are in a hallway mimic.
15.
Right, we're in its mouth right now.
15?
15.
15. You get about halfway from where you were to where Nico is now. Greg is stopped on the ground and is kind of sniffing something that's on the ground.
What'd you find there, buddy? I'll walk up to him.
Investigation check, please.
Investigation is so shitty.
10 total for me, investigation.
God, I got an 8.
With that, so as you kneel down and you see, it's Denahi's bird that she just sent to Burakubuu. And as you pick it up and you kind of look at it, and you look.
I didn't pick it up.
Okay, so it's on the ground.
I'll pick it up.
As Torek picks it up and you examine it a little further, you see that the bird is still built just as beautifully as Denahi had folded it, but the front part of the beak it's like crinkled, smushed.
Some sort of magical barrier?
I will walk to where we saw it on the ground, and I'll put my hand forward into like the space of the hallway.
Do an intelligence check before you do that.
Well, how far up is Nico?
Nico's about another 100 feet or so from where you are.
Let's see. 12.
12. Nico wasn't in the center of the hallway. Or not Nico. The bird was not in the center of the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Is there some sort of doorway then?
Where was it? What wall was it on?
The left wall. It was about a few inches off of the left wall.
Your bird apparently flew into the wall.
Denahi, talk. Let's check out this wall. This magical bird doesn't just run into walls for no reason.
Yes,
Perhaps
there must be a hidden switch.
I start looking for traps and looking for hidden doors.
Investigation check.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I finally got a good one.
Ugh, this was bad.
15.
3.
8. Investigation.
Looking around, Torque, what was yours?
15.
15. Looking around, you don't see any latches, any cracks in the stonework, and you're looking on the walls, correct? Or are you looking?
Yeah, I'm actually, because I'm taller than everybody, I'm probably a little like, touching up here and just sort of like running my hand over the brick to see if anything moves.
Sure. So as you examine the left wall where the bird had fallen, you do not find any buttons or levers or push levers or any sign of a door or a way to open said door.
Strange. You would think that if it did run into the wall, it thinks it needs to go this way.
Yes, you would think. Though I didn't see anything, I'm just gonna start putting my hands on the wall and feeling around.
In like the same place that Torque was just at?
Wherever the bird was.
Okay. You can do another investigation check.
Okay. For crying out loud! What's the point? Okay. 7.
7. Yeah, you don't find any latches or any other ways to open the door.
I'm gonna look down the hallway. Do I see any kind of doorway going into this side of the wall?
No, I mean, you look down the hallway, it's been the same thing for the past 500 feet. It's constant, same brickwork, everything is the same on both sides, all the way down. And where you are now, you're investigating this bird that is kind of squashed on the left side of the wall. You've investigated the left side of the wall and not found any discrepancies in the brickwork.
This must be some sort of magical place we're in.
Is it magic though?
This is definitely a magical place.
Why do you say that?
You remember this tower was only like 20 foot wide outside, and we go in and it's infinite.
How small?
It was like a 20-foot diameter. The tower that goes straight up that we walked in. Oh, maybe you didn't see it.
With you.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
The tower that we're in right now, from the outside, it just looks like it's a 20-foot diameter all around, all the way up. And as we walk in, it's infinite.
Yes. Tricks. Trickery.
What are you guys doing?
I don't
I'm gonna
like it.
punch it.
Punch the wall.
With shocking grasp.
Go ahead and do it.
The camera tried to focus on her fist.
Okay.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la.
Shinobi, go ahead and do a intelligence check for me.
22.
22. You hit that wall like it's owes you money, and you watch as a burst of electric energy and force energy just explodes off of your fist as you connect with the wall. Nothing happens.
Dice jail. I got a 4.
Jesus, guys.
Well, we don't all have loaded dice like you.
Right?
It's not loaded.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4 too. Look at that.
Denahi. Let's try something else. You know that spell that you do? The one that's kind of like my Thunder Wave?
Lightning.
No. Your Shatter.
Yes.
Can't that spell destroy all structures? It can like decimate structures.
Yes, from the inside. Crumbles together.
Can we step back and you try it on this wall?
Sure.
I step all the way back. I go all the way against the other wall.
Right, but I might remind you that if this place appears only 20 feet wide on the outside, then this is all fabricated somehow.
Very true. Ica, Gret, come
An
on.
illusion.
Okay.
This attack is about 60 feet wide. You'd have to move down the hallway.
And I start moving down the hallway without question.
Yeah, I guess we all do, right?
Okay.
Okay? And then I do just that. Like, there's a big grumble, and then there's a loud piercing sound that reverberates all the way down the hallway.
Okay.
And then it crashed up.
Can everybody make a Constitution save for me? Can you roll the damage for that?
Oh my god. This is like my 5th 4 of the night. I can't take it. 8, 10. 10 Constitution for me.
Okay.
16.
16. Denahi. Can you make one for Ica too?
Oh my
Oh.
god. Dice jail.
How many dice
12
you got?
points of
The
thunder.
man's got a dice bag full of convicts.
12 what?
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Ica has a 6 con save.
What was your con save, Denahi?
Oh, I have to make one too?
Yeah, so Jadobi and Ica, you both take, what was it, 12 points of force damage?
14.
14. Oh, yeah, you're fine. So as she does this, the echoing noise is bellowing in these corridors. There's no place for the noise to go, and your head feels like it's kind of being scrambled. However, can everyone make a perception check?
Perception check.
14.
14. And excuse me, it was 6 points of force damage, not 12.
19.
19. Let me add that to Ica.
15. 15 for
15.
me.
Did you hear me what I said though? It was 6 points of force. It wasn't the full damage, it was half the damage.
I guess I'll mark that. Alright, yeah.
But you do see on the opposite side of that hallway, the wall that you've been looking on the left-hand side, trying to find the lever or something. On the opposite side, almost perpendicular from where the bird was, you see like something in the wall bursts and sparks a little bit, and you see just a little bit of smoke coming from it.
Our switch, no doubt.
I walk to it.
Okay. As you look at the switch, it does look like some sort of switch, and part of the mechanism has been damaged. But it's very evident that it was some sort of push lever.
I'm gonna try to push it, even though it's short circuiting. I'm just gonna try to push it.
Okay.
I'm going to touch it with mending.
Oh.
Yeah. As I go for it, I see her hand like go for it first and like put it back together. Like, oh.
Go ahead, roll a d20 for me, Denahi.
15.
15? Yeah, I rolled a 14. So as you go to push the button, Denahi kind of goes whoop, and mends it. And as the button is actually starting to mend back together, your hand continues forward, and you push the button, and it goes in just like an eighth of an inch, and you feel it compress just a little bit, and you hear a noise behind you. And in the actual shape of the stonework, kind of like the Beetlejuice door, you see that all the brickwork, and you watch as the door goes, and dust and steam kind of comes from it, and the door goes in about 6 inches, and then shifts to the left, revealing another corridor.
I put my hands up for high fives for both.
And as the door does open, the little bird gets up and shoots down that corridor.
Oh,
Quick, let's follow it.
Yes, we found our guiding light, apparently.
Genius, Denahi, genius.
Yes, I know.
And and I follow the bird.
Okay. As you continue down the path with Nico leading the excursion into the deep bellows of this tower, it goes on for about 300 feet again, and at that point the space it's a, like I said, it's a 20-foot wide corridor, no doors, no walls, and this new opening, same thing, no doors, no walls. And about 300 feet in, it does open up to something that's more like 20 feet wide, or 60 feet wide, and it's just like a bigger version of the same hallway.
Is the bird still flying?
Yeah, you don't see the bird.
Oh, shit. Denahi, do you think you could light up the room?
So, and then
Right up the
Nico
hallway.
just I guess brightens up even more.
Okay. As you enter the space and you Nico brightens up more, you what is that?
What?
I hear talking and other noises.
I heard that too.
It was super creepy.
Come
So
in from inside your house.
So as the space that you're in right now does get a little bit brighter, you see further down, the hallway does continue, and pillars start, maybe 20 feet off the wall or so. Pillars that go from floor to ceiling. The ceiling is roughly 60 feet tall. The space is about 60 feet wide. Again, it's like a giant square, but the square has just gotten larger, and now there are pillars in the space. But deep down, you do see the flicker of a natural light source, like a candle or a torch or something.
Interesting.
We've made it to the end of somewhere, at least.
Hopefully it's the end. Who knows in this tower? I would like to walk carefully and check out the pillars.
Okay, you can do a perception check.
Please be higher than a 4. I guess I'll take it.
5.
Yeah, it was a 5.
15 total.
15 total. As you get close, the pillars, there's nothing fancy about them. They are just, decent stonework pillars. They go all the way floor to ceiling. Like I said, it's roughly 20 feet off the walls, and there's a space between them with another like 20 feet or so. But as you get closer to this pillar, and you're a little closer to the torchlight, you do see what looks to be sconces, maybe another 300-400 feet from where you are. Fire sconces coming off of the pillars. So the ones that the sconces on your pillars are not lit, but the sconces down the way are lit. And in the center, in between these pillars, you do see what looks to be 4 large torchlight fire braziers or something in the center of this big hallway that you're walking down.
I would imagine this means we're not alone.
In the center
Hey.
of this 60 by 60 foot room.
Hallway. Yeah.
Hallway.
Yes.
Hallway. There are multiple pillars. In the center of this hallway, there is a wide open brazier that is not lit, but we see sconces around it.
There are fire sconces on the pillars
Yes.
leading away. So 200-300 feet from where you are, the pillars keep going. It's like every 20 feet there's another pillar. And eventually, after so many pillars, there's pillars with sconces on them. In about 100 or so feet past where those fires start, there are 4 braziers that are lit that look to be 5-10 feet away from each other in some sort of... It's hard to tell from this vantage point.
Where's the smoke going?
It looks like it's like a square.
Where is the smoke going?
You can kind of see it does go up, but you don't see where it's dissipating.
It just goes up into the ceiling?
Yeah, towards the ceiling. Like, it's really hard to see the ceiling, especially for you, because it's 60 feet up, and it's really dark.
With my dark vision, I think I can see like 30 feet in darkness, and then like another 30 feet in like dim light or something like that. Do I see? Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry.
Do I see anything in this darkness at all besides the lit?
With the perception checks you
Okay.
did, you don't see any boxes or crates or items or anything else. It's a very clean, empty space, minus the sconces and the braziers down the way.
How about we get some more light in here? And my eyes and the tattoos on my hands are gonna glow a warm red as I snap my fingers and light the sconce that I'm by.
Okay. As you light that sconce that you're next to, immediately all the other sconces that were not lit all ignite with flame, making the entire hallway much brighter. When you do that,
I didn't think that was gonna happen.
perception checks.
Ooh.
When you do that, you are in a hallway mimic. I'm gonna make that a thing, guys.
You're just, it's like beating it dead horse style.
A horse mimic?
Perception check would be a 16.
11. For
11.
God's sake, I rolled a 3.
18.
Torque, you are the only one who sees this, but once...
I do too, because I rolled an 18.
18, I thought you said 8, excuse me. So Denahi and Torque see this. So once you light up this room, and the entire room just so poof, 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 all the sconces ignite. You see at the end of this, right above where those 4 braziers are, now it's revealed they are 4 braziers. Floating above the braziers, maybe 10, 15 feet off the ground, is a horizontal Burakubuu. To the left of this fire sconce space, there is what looks to be an altar with a very large book, and there is a humanoid figure with his hand up, and you're watching it like there's this purplish necrotic energy kind of glowing off of his hand, and he's starting to chant something, and that very faint echoing of that voice is now reaching your ears as the
How far away is he from me?
400 feet maybe.
400.
Yeah, it's way down there. But blue,
I
blue is blue.
will look at my partners here.
Ah, my eyes! I think I made it too bright. What? Why? What's wrong? Why? What's wrong? What's wrong?
Stick to the walls. Hide behind the columns.
Silence.
Why? What's wrong? Why? What do you see?
You
What's
cannot
wrong?
see this?
No. I look around, even though my eyes are kind of fucked up from the light.
Well, you should. Well, whatever. Burakubuu is floating in the middle, and there is someone chanting. We must sneak up on them and destroy or stop this chant.
That's not good. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna get to the back of the column, put my back on it, and just rub my eyes.
Okay. So
I am going to. Oh, you're gonna love this. I am going to click my heels and walk double my normal speed.
a Goliath barbarian with boots of speed and a ring of jumping.
Yep. And I'm gonna go 80 feet. Oh no, then I'll double move and go 160 feet.
Okay.
And again, I'm trying to be quiet, so I assume you want me to roll some sort of
Yes, can do
stealth.
stealth checks. What's everyone else doing?
Moving forward, but stealthily.
On the
With a natural one.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
I just realized I
no.
just-
so you guys are going. So there's two sets of pillars. Are you going toward, like if you're facing the hallway, Burakuboo's in front of you. Are you going the left pillars or the right pillars?
Going
Well,
left.
I instantly went left. I don't know where they went.
I went right.
Okay. Denahi?
Left.
Okay. So Denahi and Torque on one side, and I'm assuming Nico's with you, and then Jadobi and Ika on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Nico dips
I'm-
down to his normal bird-like form.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Ika and Greg. Shh. As I wave the warden staff and cast Pass Without a Trace on us all. Everyone in a 60-foot range of me, or
Okay.
30-foot range of me.
yeah. Okay.
30 foot doesn't cover everybody, right? Yeah.
Well, I would assume he does that before you jet off, so you can add that.
right, but
to-
that means we still have to stay within 30 feet of him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. And you're further ahead. Okay,
Right.
so you get about halfway to where this caster is and where Burakubuu is. What do you guys want to do?
When you say halfway, like how far are we?
You make it 200 feet without being noticed or anything comes to the person's attention.
Can I make out in the light what this caster looks like from this far away?
You can do a perception check.
I've been really good with that tonight.
Right.
Right? Oh my god.
I rolled a 4. Oh no, a 7. Oh, thank God.
Back and die.
15.
15. From this vantage point, and you chose the right side, so you can actually see from a decent angle. Anyway, the person who is casting this, he is humanoid. He looks human. His ears don't look pointy. He doesn't have any visible hair on his head. He's clothed and robed in like a greenish and white robe. He's holding some sort of staff. At the tip of this staff, there's a bright green gem that is illuminating very, very brightly. And with his right hand, his hand is kind of aiming towards Burakubuu in this moment. His skin is very, very dark gray, and almost like charcoal, if I'm going to give it some sort of texture. It doesn't look like normal skin. It looks like he's been cooked too long.
How close am I?
Oh
Right
no.
now?
Oh no.
You both, everyone is roughly, we'll call it 120 feet from the point.
Can I tell by this person's garb what kind of god they serve or what kind of temple they're
Do a
from?
religion
Anything?
check. Sure. We can do
Or
that.
cults?
We can.
I'm gonna move in closer.
Okay.
Try
Yeah, I
get
want to
60
be
feet.
within 80 feet of him.
Stealth check.
Okay, so that's gonna be plus.
Oh, thank jeez. Oh, nice. I got a 18.
18.
27.
27. Okay.
18 for me for religion check.
18. At your best guess with his garb, his demeanor, what he's doing, he looks like he is a worshiper of some sort of the dark arts, some sort of a necromancer of sorts.
And he's wearing white and green? Interesting. Very interesting. Bless you.
Whoa,
Sorry.
bless you.
Was that loud?
I'm
Two-
gonna
amazing.
I'm gonna graze the ear cuff on my right ear. Guys, his garb looks somewhat familiar. I think this is a necromancer.
Well, he's about to be necro, I can tell you that much.
Nobody die then.
Yes, nobody actually deny he. You may be our ace in the hole in this one.
Possible.
So, to give you guys a little bit better perspective, oh, you can't even see that on the camera. Can you see it on those cameras? Nobody can see it in it. Can you see that? Alright, so you're a little further in this just because of the camera angles, but just to give you perspective, that's roughly where you are, and Jadobi and Ika are also, you're a little bit further than that, but just so you guys can see where you are.
Okay.
Well, actually, I can do that with you guys.
Can you make that thing focus?
Not really. You have to.
Oh.
You can look at the stream. The stream's better quality.
Already? Okay.
I am. Oh boy, I have to check my spells. And also, guys, he doesn't look very good. His skin is very gray and very dry.
Yes.
Looks
Let's just
undead.
handle this quickly.
All right. Let me see what I can do. I'm just gonna glance at my strong ass spells real quick.
How far am I now?
I think we're all 100 feet away.
Yeah, you're about.
It would appear we're closer than that.
Hang on. No, but I put you a little too close because you're actually about 20 feet behind. Torque and Denahi are about 20 feet behind. 10, 15,
Oh,
20,
okay.
Denahi, you're about 70 feet away. Jadobi, you're about 60 feet, give or take.
I go up to the earpiece, or I speak into the earpiece. I'm going to try to get rid of the source, if that's what I think it is.
What do you think his source may be? The staff?
Staff.
All right.
I'm going to step 10 feet, and then I'm going to cast Shatter on his staff.
Okay.
But still in stealth mode.
Okay. So first roll a stealth check to get a little closer.
23.
23.
Is she in
No,
30 feet of me?
33.
No.
Oh, 33, okay.
Not anymore.
33.
33.
Okay.
Okay. Just reading it.
It is a con save. And it's 60 feet, so it would hit him. Probably Burakubuu too.
Well,
Yeah.
I think Burakubuu is like floating really high up. I feel like he's okay.
He's about 10, 15 feet up. You said a con save? 18.
That fails. Her DC is 22.
That's right. Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage.
And I'm gonna follow her lead.
Okay.
And I am going to cast. Where are my items? Equipment. Here we go.
Need to point to image.
My eyes and tattoos are gonna glow a bright fiery red as my the warden staff's gonna follow suit with that same light, and I'm going to look forward at where Denahi just made the explosion, and I am going to make an explosion of fire as I cast fireball.
Okay. So, roll your damage, Denahi, by the way.
Oh, I just did. I can't remember what it was. 14, I think.
14. Okay. Okay. So as you cast Shatter and you see Denahi, you're familiar with the spell. You've been around for quite some time. You see her put her hands up like she's getting ready to cast that. You quickly grab your staff and launch a fireball simultaneously. You watch as the creature who has got his hand up and his staff up, and he's kind of he's starting to speak a little faster now. So the closer you're getting, he's not paying you attention, but he is speaking faster. You do see him pause for a second, kind of wince, and then continue on. And as that fireball gets close, it gets roughly... What's the radius on it?
Let's see. So, the range is 150 feet,
Sure.
and it is a 20-foot radius, or a 40-foot sphere.
Got it. So once you get to this pillar, once that fireball gets to this pillar, it explodes an impact. And it's just far enough away from you where it doesn't affect you, but the fireball doesn't get anywhere near him. Can everyone please roll initiative?
I'm sorry. Could you point the pillar out again to me where it stopped?
It's two pillars in front of you.
Okay.
This one right
Natural 20.
here. This one right here.
Damn it.
That makes me a 21.
21 Torque. Anyone else beat 21?
Hold on. Damn it. So for me, I got a 10 total for me. And for Ica,
Denahi, what you get? And Ica?
14.
11 for Ica.
Torque. Denahi. What was Ica? 14?
11.
Who got
And
it?
then 10 for
man.
Jadobi.
Oh,
Okay,
man. This is gonna be rough.
And
I was really hoping that hit.
And with that, and with that, you watch as that fireball explodes, and it feels like it hits something, or something is preventing that fireball from getting any further. And you watch as it just ignites and explodes into the space. The space is lit up very bright. There's no phase with whatever this being is doing, and he's still chanting to himself. And you still see Burakubuu elevated over this space. And that's where we're going to take a break real quick. So we're going to give you a real quick, brought to you by Roll20 mid-show giveaway. So, take your game online with Roll20, the virtual tabletop that runs straight out of your web browser. Everything you need to play with your friends is ready at a click of a mouse. From click-to-roll character sheets, built-in video and voice chat, anything you can even upload to your maps and tokens. Get all that and more with your free basic account at roll20.net. Click the link down below and tell them that Ukodor sent you. So we're going to go ahead and start a giveaway real quick. Exclamation point raffle enters the giveaway once I start it. How do you spell video game? We are going to go ahead and start this giveaway. I'm also going to do the demo video from Game Castle. So, not Game Castle, excuse me. There's too many castles and games. The Castle Foundry, excuse me. And we're going to do that for the break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. See you guys soon.
After years of planning, we present the first and only patented, fully operational castle and modular stackable building product of its kind for fantasy roleplay. The Castle Foundry. Does your terrain stack up? Years of testing, prototyping, and working toward perfection means the Castle Foundry is finally able to offer you the best terrain value on the market. We've always dreamt of building gaming terrain as big as this castle. But table-dominating structures like this aren't useful unless they are modular, because your adventures aren't always in the same location. Sometimes the action is at a small keep or tower. Our system is flexible. Many different buildings can be built with the same set. Lots of pieces means lots of modularity. But since you want to be able to move stuff once you build it, we invented and patented our peg construction system to hold structures together securely. Much better. And as you can see, even large rooms and buildings hold together once built for transport. This is important because sometimes the game happens somewhere other than at the DM's house. These castles look great on the table as set pieces, but the same modularity that allows you to take buildings apart and create new scenery also allows you to take structures apart floor by floor to get inside. It also means you can set up individual rooms, buildings, or sections of dungeon ahead of time to surprise players. But how much would this huge castle cost? We understand this might be a bit much for some gamers to buy all in one chunk, so we broke the system down into several different kits. Each kit is fully functional on its own, but they can also be all used together to create huge tables of dynamic terrain your players will love. While we have way more stuff we will offer, these are the kits so far.
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
And I'm William.
And this has been a long journey.
We spent the last 19 years on it.
We hold a patent today.
And we've arranged all of our manufacturing. I've personally met with our representatives several times, and these guys are known for making very high quality products.
Now, won't you help us make our castle dream a reality? We can't do it without your help.
The Castle Foundry. Does your terrain stack up?
And welcome back. So, as we left it, the fireball explodes in the space. Everyone has rolled initiative. Torque, what would you like to do?
I am going to begin running towards him past the floating boo. And assuming I can get close enough, I will then when I'm 30 feet away, I will throw my axe at him.
Okay. Call it there. Okay.
Yes, and then I will throw the axe at him, but I'll be continuing to run.
Okay, roll for attack.
That is... Oops, sorry about that. Oh, God, 28 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, and I want to pop rage, sorry.
Pop and rage!
And 12, so I'm pop my rage, I start running at him, and I throw my axe, and I hit him for 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And I continue running towards him.
Okay.
So I assume that I've reached him at this point.
Can you make a wisdom save?
A wisdom save?
Yeah.
Wisdom save? What kind of shit is this? I got a 7.
7. So you run up, you rage, you run past Boo, you throw an axe, it hits him, and he's still kind of muttering to himself as he's doing these incantations, and the axe comes back to you, you catch it, you charge, and it feels like you ran right into a wall, and your body is thrown back about 5 feet,
So it's roughly where the fireball exploded?
No, it's where the altar is. So right when you got into like the vicinity of him, like a 10-foot radius of him, you hit this wall. You take 12 points of psychic damage, and you're thrown back prone on the ground where you lay.
Eee. Torque, are you all right?
I don't know.
We have to find a way to silence him before he finishes his spell.
Okay.
Is that in your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Denahi.
Alright, hold on. I don't have anything to silence him. Okay, alright, so, yeah, fuck it, let's do these. Haven't done this in a while. Okay. Alright, so the whole room shakes around us. I'm gonna pull my hands together. It's like a force trying to force my hands back, and a huge storm starts to rage right with him in the center.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to cast Storm Spear. Spear.
Got it.
A spear would be
Storm
cool.
Spear.
It's this.
It has been a while since you used that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's difficult terrain for him.
okay.
Ranged spell attack. Okay.
And Torque would be in that if he's centered in it.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Can I set it back so it's in front of him?
Yeah, we can navigate that a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and roll.
Ooh. I'm gonna use Favored by the Gods to get advantage. Save me 1 point. Okay. 23 to hit.
It hits.
All right. Ooh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Hold on. Wow. Like almost all ones. That's fucked up.
Ugh.
All right. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
But
Okay.
he also gets some thunder damage too. So I'm doing that.
Okay.
Ooh, that's better. That's much better. 19 points of thunder. And anyone who enters the sphere is going to get hit by that.
Okay. He's still,
I have a question before he goes.
Sure. No, I'm just saying he still maintains what he's doing after her thing.
Okay, I know that my fireball did not affect him because it didn't go past the barrier, but did it at least damage the pillars at all?
I mean, it charred the side of the pillars a little bit, yeah. The pillars, like, right on the side.
And I know that Torque hit the barrier and got damaged, but did his axes make it through the barrier to attack the guy?
His axes made it through. What Denahi just did made it through. Denahi's other thing that she did, I already forgot, made it through. Torque hit a barrier right at the altar. So your fireball stopped right here.
So everyone's spells made it through except mine. Okay.
That wasn't a spell that I threw an axe at him. That's not a spell.
Yeah.
Nico goes after me, right?
Yep.
Ooh, because he is gonna go in there and use dispel magic on whatever's shielding us.
Okay. Is Nico Nico is still bird form? Or is he fire form? You said yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. That's... Can you roll a wisdom save for Nico?
Oh no. 6.
6? Okay, can you go ahead and roll a d20 for me too?
17.
17. Okay. You're not sure if it works, so where is Nico gonna go?
He's gonna swirl back around and like come towards me.
Oh, he's gonna go there and come back? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm still like concentrating on my spell.
Okay. Oh, it's concentration. Got it. Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Once your turn ends, it is now Varkru's turn. So he continues to utter these incantations. You watch as the gem and the end of the staff, the green gem, it's roughly this big. It's glowing, and it starts to glow brighter and brighter. And you watch with his other hand, the purple energy emits, and it launches towards where Burakubuu is. And you watch as Burakubuu and that entire circle space ignites with fire, and you watch as this twirling wind of fire goes from the base of that all the way to the ceiling, and Burakubuu disappears from your sight. It's just a constant burning rage of fire there. I don't have a big fireball that big. But that ends his turn. He's still muttering the incantations. It
Boo!
is Aika's turn.
Aika's turn. Aika is... how far away is he from Aika, roughly?
50 feet.
Aika is going to run. Aika's going to run. I have to look at his speed. Okay, 40. All right. He is going to run 35 feet, and he's going to leap in the air after the necromancer.
Okay. What your storm sphere? So does Aika have to make a save, or do you have to attack him?
I fucking forgot about that. Totally forgot about that.
It just hits him. Well, let me double check.
So even though my spell didn't make it through, her storm spell still makes it through the magical barrier.
No, I can
Well,
hit
you
it.
really won't let that go.
I'm so confused. I'm just trying to understand. I'm so confused.
It's pretty simple, but we'll let you chew on that for
It's
a bit.
just difficult terrain. I have to use a bonus action to hit him with a lightning bolt.
But you said anyone who enters the space.
And it's rough terrain.
1 second.
Those spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your turns to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the center and towards a creature you
So
choose.
it doesn't hurt him. It's just difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Sure.
So half movement.
Well, go ahead and roll an attack for Ico.
Okay. All right. So that is going to be okay. That's not bad. Plus.
Oh, you know what? Sorry. You have to succeed on a strength save or get 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Strength
Okay.
save, Ico.
Ica's strength save plus 9. 27.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
And then roll your attack.
Okay, plus 10. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Does not hit.
He's going to go for another claw.
Okay.
24 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
All right. That's going to be 2d8. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 points of slashing damage by his second claw.
18 points. Nice damage.
Aw.
Go.
Wow.
Wow, Denahi.
Oh, that was me.
I love you, Denahi.
I love you too.
So that was Ica's turn. So I get Ica's like right in his face.
Mhm.
Necromancer's face. Is it my turn now?
Is that an Ica's turn?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it's your turn.
I am going to. Jadobi's going to try to understand this barrier because it's just not. He's just not getting it. So what do I have to roll?
What do you want to understand?
Why all this magic can get through the barrier except my own?
You can do an Arcana check if you want.
Okay.
Perhaps it's just fire.
20 total.
20 total. There's a couple reasons that it could be. There's different elements that were being used from her spells compared to your spells, but also the point of entry for the spells are two different angles. She's angling it from in front of the pillar, more at an angle from thing. You're coming from the side of the hallway. So you're not quite sure what the reason is, but there's several magical characteristics that are that could be a problem.
I see. Okay. Well, what I will try to do is I'm going to try to go at a similar angle that Denahi did, except going straight forward instead of like on the side or something. And I'm going to take out my wand of magic missiles and I'm going to aim it at dude's face.
So, explain to me where you want to go, because that wasn't very clear. Are you trying to run to the middle of the hallway over here somewhere?
Yes, to the middle of the hallway. Yes.
Okay. Let's say you can get right there.
And I'm gonna let loose my wand of magic missiles.
Okay, roll for damage.
All right, so that's gonna 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so all this is gonna be plus 8, 4, 8, 12, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 34 points of magic damage to him.
What kind of magic damage?
Force.
Okay.
As I see these streams of energy fly through the sky or through the space, do they hit him?
Yeah, they hit him. They make impact.
Okay, that was an action. Bonus action. Do I see any metal on him? Like, is his staff made out of metal or what?
You need a perception check.
Okay, perception. Where's my other thing? 23 total.
23. No, nothing that he's holding seems to be metal at all.
All right. I'm going to go back into cover.
I mean, how much movement do you have?
I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't move that far just to get.
Yeah,
to the
you
middle
moved
of the
like
thing.
5 squares.
Yeah, you moved your full movement to get to the angle of deny.
Wasn't I just behind the pillar?
Yeah, 35
That's-
squares.
It's a ways away.
You were
Okay.
right here, so it's.
I will
1,
use what
2,
movement I have
3,
left
4,
to
5.
try to get as close as I can to cover. That's what I do.
So you can move 1 square this way. That's as far as you can go.
Yeah, not with that other, not with Nico. The other way.
So you want to be further in the middle?
Yes, I want to be by that square thing that I see. It looks like a tomb or something.
Yeah, but you can only move 1 square. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yes, that's what I want to
Yes.
move toward that square.
You just
thing.
You
did.
just did.
And I'm done.
Okay. Okay. So the that center round place where Burakubuu was, and he just vanished, and you see this giant burling flame that is that complete circumference. It's it's 20 feet in diameter, just bellowing into the ceiling. And you watch as the tip of this fire starts to come down, and as the fire comes down, you see the fire takes like a solid form. It's like smooth on the outsides, and you watch as the fire dissipates, and you watch as it unwraps itself, and a giant pit fiend is in its place.
Well,
He is going to... What is he going to do? He's going to put up a wall of fire right in front of you, Jadobi. And that ends his turn. Top of the order, Torque.
I will get up, use the rest of my movement, leaping if I have to towards this chump.
Which one?
Well, the caster.
Okay.
I want to end up next to him, and then I'm going to swing on him with my axes.
Okay, so you have to make a wisdom save first.
A wisdom save first. Okay, that's a 16.
16. Okay, you take 4 points of psychic energy. You did the exact same thing that sent you on your ass before. You don't fall on prone, but you are right in front of him, not able to reach him.
I'm not able to reach him?
No, that's the exact same thing you did your last turn. You hit that barrier and you fell on your ass. So you just did the exact
Right.
same
I
thing.
can't go around it?
You said you wanted to jump at him. That's what I did. I picked you up
Okay.
and jumped at him.
Well, that was... whatever. I guess that's most of my movement. Then I'll swing... I'll throw my axe then.
You still have movement, so you just have to explain to me what you want to do. You used...
I
5
want
feet
to
of
go
your-
around the podium to get next to him.
Okay.
However that has to be, I want to be next to him and clobber him.
Okay, roll for attack.
It's a 26 to hit.
That hits, roll for damage.
BW, you might be muted. I hear you're cussing though.
27 points of damage,
27 points of damage, okay?
and I will swing again.
And roll the advantage because Ika's right there with you.
Okay. It's a natural 16 plus... Yeah, that's a 32. And that would be another 25 points of damage.
Okay.
And I used my movement and then my bonus, so I get the extra attack.
Yep.
Because I'm raging and I'm frenzy, bitches. So I will attack one more time.
Okay, roll for that.
And that's a 30 to hit.
That hits.
And he takes 22 points of damage. So it's like, I think, what was that? 75 total.
End your turn.
That does end my turn.
So
I'm right next to him, and
yes.
just a reminder that I have the immediate reaction that if he casts anything within 5 feet of me, I get a melee attack.
Sure. So you run around the podium and you swing your 3 attacks. Looks like it damages him a lot. It does end your turn. Denahi.
Okay, so I see the flames burst from the ground and trail off, and this giant freaking demon standing there. So, let me think. I'm gonna break my concentration, so the storm kind of just fizzles out.
Okay.
And then, oh, I know. Sorry, this is freezing up on me. Give me a second. Hurry up. Okay, so why not? So he has to make the demon does need to make a con save. My pupils are gonna dilate and fill up my eyes with black. I'm gonna open my mouth, and a bunch of locusts are gonna just flow right out of my mouth towards him as I cast Insect Plague.
You rolled a natural 20.
Mine's a 22.
Well, it's natural 20 plus 13. So 33.
Yeah, then I guess they just like fly around, but they just don't do anything.
No damage at all?
No.
Okay.
Right?
Wait, not even half damage, Donna? Anne, are you sure?
Oh, half as much. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
What kind of damage?
I'm trying to wait for this to load.
Piercing damage.
Yeah, if I remember, it's piercing. So let me check. Come on, hurry up.
Yeah, I have plague.
Yeah, it's piercing damage. So let me roll that. Hang on a second. Ooh. 21 points of piercing damage.
Got it.
Halved.
This creature is resistant to piercing, so that's quarter damage. So what was it?
I already forgot.
It was 21, so half of 21.
Half of 21 is 10, and then half of 10 is 5.
So 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Can you please make a wisdom saving throw?
It's Nico's turn before.
I understand. It's at the end of her turn. She makes a wisdom saving throw.
All right, just make sure.
Yep.
19.
19. So you are currently frightened of this pit fiend. After you cast the locust, there's no reaction. He takes a little bit of damage, but you failed your save, so you now are frightened of this creature until the end of your next turn.
Does that break my concentration?
Great question. I don't know. We're gonna hold on to that for 1 second until we get to the next round. We'll look it up. So yes, now it's Nico's turn. Because you're not taking any damage. You're just scared of this thing. I'd say you roll your con save now. We'll see if you hold it.
23.
Yeah, you still maintain concentration, but you are essentially scared of the creature, and you can't make any other attacks towards it in this moment.
Okay.
Nico's turn.
Nico. He's gonna go in with his winged attack.
Okay.
He's gonna come up and come down with a spin.
Okay.
Both feathers sprayed out like that, like blades.
Okay.
And melee.
And he's attacking the fiend, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. 10 to hit.
No, that doesn't hit.
Okay, so he totally misses. He whiffs.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
Got it. Burakubuu is going to do something. Torque, you can go ahead and roll an attack.
All right.
Can Ika make a con save, please?
Let's see what we have here. Con save. Here we are. 21 con save.
21. Okay. What was your attack, Torque?
It hits for 18 points of damage.
18. Got it. God damn.
That dude can't be this strong, man. I've already gotten him for like 80.
Oh, he's up there. Ika, you take you succeeded, correct?
Yes.
So you take half damage. So you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
So does he take 10 points on the necrotic damage?
Why would he take 10?
You said half it because he made it.
Yeah, 20 is half. It was 40. It was 40
okay.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
That is his action. He is going to survey the area. No, I can't do that. Yeah, that ends his turn. Ika.
Ika is going to claw this son of a bitch in front of him, who just tried to kill him with magic, and he has advantage. So that's going to be...
He doesn't have advantage. He's engaged with you. You only get advantage if the creature that you're attacking is engaged with another creature. The necromancer is looking at you, at Ika. So
Ika.
So Ika does not get. Yeah, Ika does not get advantage.
Understood.
Yeah.
All right.
Torque would get advantage if he continues to look at this dude.
Okay. So that comes to 28 to hit.
Yes. Hits.
Sure hope so, because I was hitting with 25, I think.
So 13 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
Okay.
How is this guy looking as Ika looks at him?
I mean, he's bleeding. He looks rough, but he doesn't look like on death's door.
All right, Ika's going again.
Okay, roll for attack.
24 to hit.
Hits, roll for damage.
Ooh, double sixes.
Too bad it wasn't 3.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 19 points of slashing on the second hit.
19 points, alright.
And he's gonna roar in his face, just like, "Ah!" This is trying to fucking scare the shit out of him.
Sure, intimidation check.
Come on, Ika, you got this. Come on, Ika. He crits!
Hey!
Hey!
That's a crit!
Okay.
Crit.
He's thinking having second thoughts about hitting a giant owlbear in front of him. And Ika's turn?
Yes, Ika's done.
Your turn, sir.
Okay, so there's a firewall in between me and this big demon guy, which is totally cool with me. I'm fine with that. I am going to run around. I'm going to go to... let me make sure I'm looking at the... All right, because I'm looking at the one on the stream. So I'm going to run north. How far can I get north?
Like camera north?
Camera north, yes. I'm looking at the camera on the stream.
What about there?
Cool. I have perfect sight of the necromancer.
I mean, you have a perfect sight of a giant owlbear standing in front of a necromancer, so I would say no.
Can I get farther so I can have a better view?
I mean, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get line of sight on the necromancer so I can cast some stuff.
What's the range?
Far.
Yeah. So where
range...
you are on the map is your only vantage angle.
My only vantage angle.
Because if you go too far to the right, Ika's gonna be blocking anything you try to do.
Okay. Is there any way in that line of me going to the north? Is there any way along that line where I will have line of sight on the bad guy?
You have line of sight where I just put you.
Excellent.
That's what I just
I'll
said.
take it.
Yeah. That's what you want to do, right?
Yeah. You said it in a confusing way. But okay. Cool. I'm down. Let's see. I will cast upon him. Where are you? Darn it! I was not entirely prepared for this. I would cast that. Does this mage guy look alive? This necromancer.
You can make a medicine check.
Medicine check. Here we go. Where are you? There you are. 18 total.
18 total. At your first glance and the second glance, you've seen the amount of damage this thing has taken, and his body and his skin does look decaying. You can make a pretty good safe assessment that this dude is not of the living.
Cool. Good to know.
Cool.
Good to know.
So
I am going to cast. Oh, man. I'm really running dry here.
what do you want to do? Time's ticking.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
And that's all I do for this turn.
Okay.
I'm done.
That's your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
So, first.
9.
Yeah, he's gonna do it. Whatever. Can Ika and Torque and the necromancer please make a dexterity saving throw?
Okay. Come on, Ika.
Dex saving throw.
Yeah.
Dex save.
So glad I get advantage on those.
23 for Ika.
23 for Ika. Okay.
Yes.
It's gonna be a 17 for me.
17. So the necromancer and Ika do save. So the necromancer and Ika both take 32 points of fire damage, and Torque, you take 64 as the pit fiend launches a fireball right at all three of you in that group.
Can I take how much?
64 points of fire damage. And he's going to use his... You watch as a giant black obsidian mace appears in his right hand, and he swings with an uppercut at Nico, who is right within his range. And it's a 21 to hit, Nico.
Yeah.
Okay. Pull this back up. So you take... Nico takes 22 points of bludgeoning damage and... What did I say? 22, and then 8 points of necrotic.
Okay.
So that's 30 points total. I'm updating that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. He stays in his place. He's happy where he is. Fire, yeah. And his turn. It is now Torque's turn.
Okay. Well, I'm still next to Necromancer, although I'm definitely took a real shot there. But I'm gonna swing.
Okay, roll for attack.
That's a 28 to hit.
Hits, roll for damage.
Oh man, really bad. 12 points of damage on that attack.
12 points. Okay.
Then I get the extra attack.
These are with your small axes, right?
Yes. Actually, oh god, that's a good point. No, never mind. I already did it, so I got to deal with it. 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
Uh, 20 points of damage.
All right.
Then as my let's see, to use a let's see, that's my extra attack, and then so I still have a bonus action, right?
Yes.
And I can't switch weapons.
No. So
No.
the bonus attack, you only get that third attack when you're using the two-handed, the single guys.
Wait, what?
So when you're using your dual axes,
Because that's the 2-weapon fighting.
you get 3 attacks. When you use the big guy, you only get 2 attacks unless you crit.
Right.
Yeah.
But I already used my action, so I guess I'll just use my bonus again as the bonus frenzy, and I'll attack one more time.
Sure. Roll for attack, please. Oh, I am
know
so
I should have drank a potion. Is what I should have been.
freaking
Oh, well.
sorry. Hang on. What was? Finish this attack.
Okay. It is 22 to hit.
That hits. Now pause. Roll, because you were supposed to have advantage. We literally just said this 5 minutes ago. So roll an attack one more time.
16 plus.
Okay.
16.
Roll again. Because you hit all 3 times. We're just
Oh, yep.
we're just seeing if you get a 20. So roll one last time.
Yeah, no 20s.
Okay. Now you can roll for damage. Sorry.
Okay, the damage was 25 points of damage on the last attack.
The choice is yours.
Oh, sweet!
Yes, yes.
I'm taking that old dead dude's head right off his shoulders.
Okay. So you're watching him as he's looking at Ica and he's doing some sort of crazy magic at him. You come behind him, you hack him twice in the back. His back arches, and with that final blow, you swipe it across, and Ica's face kind of turns to the side, and you watch as the head of this necromancer flies off. The book in his hand falls to the ground, and the staff in his hand also falls to the ground, and his body goes limp, and he's now dead.
Nice. I have no more movement left, but I will. Yep, that's the end of my turn.
You didn't move. You were still there.
Oh, wait. I finished him.
Finish him.
You heal.
I heal.
Oh, shit. We haven't done that in a while.
I know. So whatever his last.
It was 21 points.
Okay. And because I do the Great Weapon Master.
It doesn't work with the single guys. It only works with the big guy.
But it's no. It's the Great Weapon Master attack.
Sure.
So it just says on my turn when I score a critical hit with a melee weapon
as a bonus action, you can do another attack. You've already used a bonus action to do an attack because of your 2-weapon fighting.
All good.
Yeah. So it's when you use the big guy. If you get 2 attacks with 1 action, if you crit, then you get
I would get a third.
Yes. But he did. He did.
But he did.
You can move though. You still have movement.
Yeah, I'll move towards Pit Fiend.
Okay.
Does that put me within 5 feet of him?
Yeah, you can. You still have half your movement. You're all up in him right now.
No, that's fine. I want to stay behind him because he's looking at other people.
Yep.
But this also would put me in that whole thing where if he casts some spell, I get to a free attack.
Yes. Yeah, right now he is standing in that center circle and doing his stuff.
Okay.
Denahi.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to move closer to him. I'm going to try to maybe max out my movement until I'm slightly behind that pillar, though.
This is 25 feet.
Okay. Now I want to stay close to that pillar.
Okay.
Pillar humping.
And all I've got left ain't much. Ooh, what's this? Let's do this. Okay. Ooh, I forgot I have this. Okay, so I guess a burst of frost is just gonna come from both of my hands.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast frostbite.
Okay.
So we have to make a Constitution save.
Yeesh. 13.
Yeah, he didn't make it.
He fails. He has advantage on that too, and he still failed.
Let me see. So he takes 10 points of cold damage.
Pew pew.
Alright, and then that's gonna be the end of my attacks.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach behind me and pull out my robe and wizard hat. I'm just kidding. The Shadow Slayer.
Okay.
So like black whips of energy is gonna like start to swirl around my hand and my arm, and I'm gonna hold my attack till my turn.
Okay. Nico.
Go, poor dude. Let's see. He's gonna try again the wing attack.
Okay.
He's gonna tried to hit him once. He's gonna come back around and go in twice as hard.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep rolling. 24 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, shit. Okay, hang on.
I know it's a lot, and I'm just gonna save you the trouble. He's immune to fire damage.
Yeah, but it's also
So yeah, just roll the other damage. Is what I'm
the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay, flashing, radiant. So 5. Okay, 5. That was real bad. Plus. $92 points of damage.
92 points of damage. Ouch.
Yeah. Fire damage was actually not that much. Oh, 5d8.
Okay. Does that end Nico's turn?
Yes.
Varkru is dead. It is now Ika's turn.
Okay. So Ica is going to. Oh man, and now Ica is going to join the pack and come at him from the north side.
On my way. Got it. Okay.
All right, here we go. First hit. 27 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Double 8s. Nice. 16, 17, 18, 23 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Second hit. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
So close. 21 to hit.
Hits.
Yes.
5 more followers for a giveaway.
14, 15, 16 points of slashing to him.
16. Got it.
And these, by the way, these claws are magical claws. Just
I understand.
all right, just making sure. Ica is done.
Rando question, just because I remember you guys doing this for the vampires. Did you silver his weapons, or you just silvered Torque's weapons?
I don't think we didn't silver Ica's.
So it was just Torque's axes and
No, I thought he got the little stuff on his claws and his beak were like.
he's got magical tips, but I think we only did magic silver to your weapon, to Lula's weapon, and I think Denahi's dagger. That's just a random question. I was just trying to.
That's correct.
Tail.
Oh, well, your barb's got barbs on it too, but I don't think it's silvered. Anyway, sorry, random question. Cool. That ends his turn.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Jadobi.
All right, so I have something very special in mind. Is this Pit Fiend on fire, or is he just like? That was the actual question.
You left it with like a comma. No, he's not currently on fire. No.
Excellent. All right, then I think I know what I am about to do. I'm just gonna look at it real quick. 20-foot cube. Let me look at the map.
And he's not undead, right?
No, he's a fiend.
5, 10, 15, 20. Beautiful. Okay, I am going to get closer so I can have a line of sight on him.
Okay.
And let's see what we got here. My eyes and tattoos are gonna start glowing a white as I like kind of like manically start like weaving my fingers like back and forth, and so all of a sudden you see this energy form into like beautiful glistening string, and it gets taut. And when I go, it's like when I pull it back, it goes as it's just thick white strands of web, and I just go. I'm gonna web that motherfucker. It's a 20-foot cube of web.
Okay.
And he has to make a save against me. He has to make a dex save against me.
Dex save. That is a 29.
He succeeds the save, so I guess he is not restrained.
Doesn't it do something even if he does succeed though?
You conjure a mass of a thick web and to a point you can see within range 20-foot cube. The point of duration. The webs are difficult terrain. Okay, the webs are he's in difficult terrain. If the webs aren't so yeah, he is in difficult terrain, but I do not think he is restrained. I'll read more on it, but that's where I end my turn.
Got it. Okay, so with that, because you throw these sticky webs at him, he's looking right at you. First, he is going to use a tail attack on Aika. Natural 20. Jesus.
Oh, man.
Aika takes 32 points of bludgeoning damage. What did I say, 32? 32. Okay. He's going to hit Nico with his mace. Shut up. Sorry. I rolled another natural 20. Where is it at? There's way too many things going on. Nico will take 41 points of bludgeoning damage. With that, and 8 points of necrotic. And he is going to launch a fireball at Jadobi. Torque, you can go ahead and swing at him. Jadobi, please make a dexterity save.
Okay, dexterity save. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Dex save. 10 total for me.
10 total. You take 71 points of fire damage.
As the fire engulfs me, my tattoos and eyes glow a bright fiery red as I absorb half of that damage.
Okay, so you take 36 points of fire damage. Torque,
Okay.
what was your attack?
He will take 22 points of damage.
What was your attack roll?
Oh, I rolled a 13 plus 15 or 16.
Okay, yeah. So what was it? 32 you said?
No, 20.
20.
God damn it. 24 points of. I think that's what I said. 24.
Okay,
Right?
got it. I gave you a little bit more. That's fine. Cool. That ends his turn. Top of the order, Torque.
I will. Well, he's a fiend. That's not gonna help me. The thunder, maybe. No, I'm just gonna keep going with my axes, I guess.
Okay.
So, I'm swinging on him.
Okay, roll for
With
attack.
advantage.
Are you swinging with which axes?
My Soul's Event, the dual.
Okay.
Did you roll with advantage?
But I haven't spiked him, have I? Damn
No.
it. Yeah, well, that's a bummer because I rolled a 19. Okay. Anyway, so that'll hit him for. Actually, if I just stop there and we'll call it a spike, the first one I hit him with.
Sure.
So it's only 14 points of damage.
Okay. But he's now spiked.
And what's that?
Yeah, but he's now spiked. Make sure you roll with
He's now
advantage.
spiked.
Advantage, please.
Okay. God, that was terrible. I think I got a was it 6? So 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Oh, another crappy roll. 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Okay.
Getting all the crap. Oh, I critted. I mean
Yes.
natural. Okay, so that means I get the bloodlust, right? So that turns in.
Oh, let me pull you up again. I don't have my cheat sheet.
So every attack is a bonus D10, so that's 4d10. Okay, so that's what's that?
Before you get too deep, you don't get any fire damage. He's immune to fire damage, so the bloodlust doesn't do anything to him. Just so you're aware, so you can just take the dice rolls.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I just have to do. Crap! What did I just roll? So I would only roll 2d10 then?
Yeah, the bloodlust doesn't do anything. So just roll 2d10. You can do it over again since I interrupted you. Maybe it's better.
It's gonna make it what? 16 plus 9, so 20.
So
Sorry, 25.
Yeah, 16 doubled is 32 plus 9 is 41. Right?
Okay.
Because you crit it, right?
Yep.
Okay. And your turn?
And you're saying that the Great Weapon Master attack doesn't.
Not. That's why I asked if you were switching weapons. Because the Great
Right,
Weapon
but I
Master.
don't understand how that doesn't apply to any weapon I'm swinging.
Because you're using two-handed weapons, so you use your action to do one attack, and then
Okay.
because you do that, you get a third attack, being the dual wielder. If you use
Then that is the end of my turn.
yeah, so if you use the big guy, you get 2 attacks with your action, and if you crit, you get a third attack. Because you in theory you hit harder, because you hit harder large creatures,
Right.
you hit harder with other things too. I even think
Question.
undead is in there too, maybe.
Question.
Yep.
With all those hits that he's been taking, is that firewall still up?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Very good question. Oh shit! Oh no, never mind. Oh, that would have worked really well. The big axe would have worked really well against the necromancer because you get an extra 2d12 radiant against undead.
Right, I realized that after the fact, and I was like, and then I cut his head off, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't have to worry about switching.
Cool. Ends your turn, Denahi.
All right. I'm gonna try it. Wait, how long was the fight against the beholder? How many was that, a day ago?
That was like 2 days ago, I
Yeah,
think.
I have
3 days ago,
no
maybe.
idea.
Really? It's been that long. Okay. Well, dope. Then I've got this one in the bag. All right, so. All right. So the kind of the whipping black tendon looking things start to form into a scythe. And I'm going to kind of bend down and run forward towards the bad guy.
Okay.
And right in the middle of him, right in his gut, I'm trying to slice him with it.
Okay, roll for attack.
Crit. Roll an advantage.
Okay, hold on.
Don't forget advantage.
So what you're saying is advantage.
I'm glad I did that. Wait, is plus what to hit again? Or does it just hit?
The scythe.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great question. I made it. I don't even remember.
Is it a regular attack?
It's your normal melee attack, so it's
Is it like normal melee spell attack?
no, it's an actual weapon, so it's +7 to hit.
21.
21 hits. 12d12 plus some catastrophic thing plus 27.
Plus 27.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, I need more of these. Hang on.
Damn,
Oh man.
that is ridiculous.
Any announcements while I do the math?
Yeah.
Go ahead and check out the Castle Foundries Kickstarter. They're currently up if you're interested in dungeon tiles and all that jazz. We are currently running a giveaway because we hit 1,200 followers, yo. We're actually
Nice.
at 1,201.
And we're gonna be at the Game Castle at the end of.
Fuck my life. I keep forgetting about that. Ukodor Con is October 26th and 27th. It is free to the public. We have changed some things. Game Castle is running their own events. All the events that Game Castle is running and all the events that we are running is all free to the public. Donations are loved and accepted. But if you are in the Mountain View, California area, 26th and 27th, we will be there for the majority of the day, playing our own games, playing other people's games, having a couple panels maybe. Just kind of us hanging out, doing nerd stuff all day long. So come have fun with us for free.
Sweet.
Totally forgot about that. It's not like I'm moving or anything. Oh, another announcement. Origins of Ukodor starts November 11th, replacing my Monday show of the Lore of Ukodor. It will be starting at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and will take over 30 players through 5 campaigns intertwined into one. We'll be telling the origin story of Ukodor, of the ancient Ukodor world. So stay tuned for more information from that.
30 players. Good lord.
I'm actually at 31 at the moment.
31. Wowie. How are we looking, Ann?
Still counting?
What's
what else we
65
got?
plus 27?
65, 27, 85, 90, 92.
Okay, 92 points of necrotic damage.
Wow.
Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus. Okay, so you come down hard with your shadow scythe, and you pierce right through him. He screams in this horrendous pain. And he takes a shit ton of damage.
All right, and I can't do anything after that, so
Okay.
I just land, and like his blood just goes right across the floor, like a big red streak.
And
I just look up at him.
as his blood hits the floor, you watch it kind of sizzle a little bit. Nico has 4 hit points, just so you're aware.
Yeah, I was gonna recall him.
Okay, so it's Nico's turn.
Yeah, he's gonna come straight back into my chest.
Okay.
As I saw her scythe him,
Mm-hmm.
do I feel like it took the full brunt of the damage, or was he resistant?
Do a perception check for me. Dude, why are we still listening to this garbage music, man? Sorry, guys.
15. You're the one who.
I know. I was zoned out. 15. He took it. He took it. Not like a champ. It didn't look like it hurt him more than it should hurt him, but it looked like it hurt him pretty bad. He's looking pretty rough.
Okay. Gotcha.
Ika's turn.
Okay. Ika's going to wail on him some more.
Okay. Roll attack.
And who's his attention on?
Oh, son of a beeswax.
What?
Oh, you guys are so lucky. Denahi, can you please make a wisdom save?
It's too late.
Ika hasn't gone yet.
I just rolled. Oh no. Okay,
I
so
already said it.
18 plus 10.
Already said it. Technically, Torque should do it, and everyone else should do it, but Denahi, can you make a wisdom save?
16.
16. You are frightened of the pit fiend until the end of your next turn.
Oh.
Now it's Ika's turn.
28 to hit
28 hits. Roll for damage.
with these magic claws.
There's so many opportunities if you guys have been scared.
18
I failed.
points of slashing for the first hit.
18. Got it. Oops.
27 to hit.
Hits. so mad at myself.
18 points of damage on the second hit.
Got it.
How is he looking to me?
He's looking rough. He's getting there.
Okay. All right. As it comes to me,
Is it Ika's turn done?
Yes, Ika's turn is done.
Wisdom save, please.
For Ika?
Yes. When you're within 20 feet of the pit fiend, you have to make a wisdom save. Technically at the beginning of your turn, but I've modified its creature, so it's at the end of your turn.
Okay, so wisdom save for Ika will be... that's gonna be a 12.
12. Ika is frightened of this pit fiend until the end of his next turn.
Fuck.
Now it's your turn.
Okay. Lord. Okay. I'm going to as it's in my webs, my eyes are gonna start glowing a very, very cool blue, and my tattoos that are written on my body are gonna start glowing as well. As I start kind of like forming like out of thin air all of this this crystalline particles that just kind of like wrap around me and form in different areas. They're gonna form 5 different swords of ice, like diamonds, and I'm gonna go shoot, shoot, shoot all of them into his face.
Roll for
All
attack.
Here we go. That's going to be plus. What's my thing to hit? 16. Ooh, 6, 7, 8. 28 to hit.
20 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, so for this, I'm gonna have to look at it too, because this has been a second. Okay, click. All right, this is gonna be. Where are you? Okay, a D10. So as all these swords hit him in the face or the chest or whatever, they're gonna do 5 points of piercing damage. And there's going to be explosion as they explode into daggers of ice. And he has to make a dex save.
What's the radius on the explosion?
I believe the radius is just like a 15-foot cube. And he's giant.
26.
26. Okay, so let's take half of this. Okay, so that's going to be 1. So, oh wait, D6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. Oh, that could have been better, but whatever. What can you do? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 21. So he's going to take 10 points of ice damage. But if he is vulnerable to ice, he takes 20.
He takes normal ice damage.
Damn it. All right, well, that was my action.
He's a devil.
My bonus action will be... Let's see, what do I have left? What do I have? At 3rd level, I will... how messed up is Torque looking right now?
It's hard for you to see. You can do a perception check if you want. What level was the ice blade face exploding thing?
5th level.
Okay.
Not how good that was. My roll was horrible. Oh shit, natural 20!
Yeah, Torque, how are you looking?
Pretty rough. I mean, I'm not terrible. Whatever, man. I don't know exactly how to express that.
He's like 50%, I guess. He looks.
Okay.
He looks a little,
I'm less than 50%,
yeah,
but yeah.
He's a little beat up.
I am going to healing word him. Torque, you got this, buddy. You got this.
At what level?
3rd.
Okay.
So, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
I'll let you do the healing first.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 points of healing to Torque.
14 points. Torque.
Yay.
Torque, you're frozen. Oh no.
Yes, I am frozen.
Jadobi, please make a Constitution save first, because you cast a 3rd level spell and a 5th level spell.
That bad?
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
I thought you said 4th and up.
No, 2nd and up for the second one.
I didn't know that. Okay, well then.
Let's see what happens.
Great, wonderful. Shit, where's my third?
So now he's punished for healing me?
Okay, so this is a con save first?
Yes.
4, 5, 6, 16, 20 total.
20 total. As you do the healing word, you kind of feel dizzy and lightheaded, but you're able to kind of shake it off to no negative effect. But it felt funny to do 2 spells at those levels, but everything seems to be fine. Now you can make your wisdom save.
Whew. Maybe I shouldn't push myself.
Yeah, that's essentially what the idea is if you cast any spell with an action, if you do anything over a 2nd level with your bonus, then it's funny.
This is a wisdom save, you said? I'm sorry?
Wisdom, yes.
Okay, so that is going to be 34.
Okay. Ends your turn.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. With that, Aika and Denahi are frightened of this pit fiend. The pit fiend is going to step down with 3 giant steps towards Jadobi. He's going to hit you with his mace.
Oh, no.
Oh my god. Natural 20.
Of course.
It's like all you roll. And you tell me they're not loaded?
It's not all I rolled. I've rolled 3 today. But yes, that's not all I rolled. You take 41 points of bludgeoning damage and 11 points of necrotic.
That 11 goes down to 5.
Okay.
So 46 points of damage total.
Got it. With his second attack, he's going to swing his mace at you one more time.
Wow, why does he hate me?
That is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
You take 29 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of necrotic half to 2.
Okay, and 11, 31 points. Where am I at? I'm barely standing. I'm barely standing.
Third attack with his claw. That is a 23 to hit.
Yes.
You take 28 points of slashing damage.
I have a question, actually.
Yes.
He was walking out of the web, which is difficult terrain for him.
Yeah.
Could he reach me?
He only moved half movement to get to you.
Okay.
I mean, it's
yes,
it's like
could.
3 steps. You messed me up. 28 points of slashing, plus 6 points of necrotic half to 3.
On that third hit, I hit the ground hard.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh shit! Oh really? Like you didn't know?
No, I didn't know you were that low.
Sure.
He just said I'm barely standing.
I thought he had he says that when he has like 50 points.
I do not.
And his turn, top of the order, Torque.
I will throw axes at him.
Okay. Roll for attack.
Okay, so that's 28 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
That's 27 points of damage.
27 points of damage. All right. Shoo.
I throw again.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
Let's hope. So that is. Oh god, that was kind of light. Let's see. So 24 to hit,
Hits. Yeah. Roll for damage.
and that is another. Ooh. That makes it 25 more damage.
Okay. Was that your last attack? Or you still have one more?
I still have one more.
Have you been rolling with advantage with these?
I did. Yes.
Okay.
And
He's
then
looking
I have.
pretty rough.
Yeah.
Pretty rough.
Hey, well. One. See, so that was the same thing again. So. Woo! 29 points of damage.
Hey.
The choice is yours.
Yeah.
Go.
I need the healing too. So, but yeah, I'm just gonna. I throw the axe and it just cleaves in between his shoulder blades or his wings or whatever.
Sure. So you throw the first axe and it cleaves into his shoulder blades. His wings are wounded, and you throw the second axe and it cuts through his neck and it goes out a little ways. And you throw the third axe, and it cuts through the other side. And as those two axes come back to you, they finish the job, and his head is removed, and the demon falls to the ground. The second the demon falls to the ground, it kind of ignites in flames right next to Jadobi's unconscious body. He doesn't take any fire damage, just so you're worried. In case you're worried. But as his body ignites with this fiery blaze, and it starts to dissipate in the ash and the smoke, and everything kind of calms down, his body disappears, and it reveals Burakubuu unconscious in place of the demon.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna walk over there and boop for Burakubuu, spare the dying. Boop for Jadobi, spare the dying.
You do the boop to Burakubuu, no effect. Jadobi's eyes do open up.
No effect.
Ow.
How much? I guess the last one was 20.
Oh.
How many?
Yeah, it was like, call it 25. I don't remember what it was.
Jadobi kind of like rolls over in like a fetal position, holding his stomach.
Starts doing the Family Guy. Jeez.
All right. So, Jadobi, you're awake. Burakubuu is lifeless on the ground.
I've tried to spare the dying. It's not working.
What?
He's unconscious. I don't know if is he. Do I take a look? Is he alive?
You can do a medicine check.
9.
9. It does not seem that he's breathing at the moment.
It does not seem.
Does not seem.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna. Okay. I'm gonna get over him. Wait, what did you say?
Animate dead.
No. Did I? Wait, no. I'm gonna put 2 radiantly glowing hands to either parts of his head, either sides of his head, and I'm going to cast Healing Word at 4th level on him. And I'm going to say, Burakubuu, wake up! Wake up!
Denahi, can you please make a d20 roll? Jadobi, can you also make one?
Okay, should I not roll the healing yet? Should I wait till after?
7.
7. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, d20 roll. 6.
6. Okay. You can roll the healing if you'd like.
This is a situation. Okay, so
Don't miss a
this
show.
is-
Your friends will kill you as a pit fiend.
All right, so we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 17 points of healing.
Okay, and the radiant glow of energy emits from your hands to Burakubuu. You watch as it flows through his body and it dissipates. No reaction.
Oh no.
A minute goes by. 2 minutes go by. Nothing seems to happen.
Oh no.
We pour a health potion. A health potion.
I'll take a greater potion and I'll like make him drink it. Like I'll just put it in his mouth.
Sure.
Come on, Burakubuu. Come on, Burakubuu.
Go ahead, roll a d20 for me.
I'm
Anyone else
gonna.
want to do something?
17.
I don't know. I rolled a 14.
Okay.
17.
Torque, what are you doing?
I was just, I don't know, man. I'm trying to give him CPR.
Well, you just gotta tell me if you want to give him CPR or do you want to give him.
I'm gonna give him CPR.
Okay, roll a medicine check for me.
Okay, so I put the potion in his mouth. I rolled a 17 on the die.
What was the potion roll?
The potion roll was 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh
12,
god,
13,
my medicine's terrible.
13,
That was a
14.
9.
9. Okay.
17 on the potion.
So Denahi goes up and does spare the dying. You do healing word. You pour some potion into his mouth. Tor comes over and tries to resuscitate him. Seems that nothing is taking to the lifeless Burakubuu. But then he coughs and kind of turns over and coughs, but then like falls back down. Is unconscious, but his stomach is slowly rising and falling.
He breathes.
Yeah, I think we got him in time.
He's still alive then.
Oh,
Yeah,
the fire's not there anymore either.
Awesome, great. That's good enough. I think he just needs some time to rest. I think he just needs some time.
Seems like we all need to rest.
Just sit down.
And I just kind of like lay back, just like head on the ground and everything, just sprawled out, just like trying to like regain my breath.
Okay.
Ika, Greg. Oh,
Can we go
good.
home now, please?
I'd like to.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I'd like to. So yeah.
You guys doing anything else?
Not for me right now. I'm just spent. He's spent.
Okay.
Okay.
So the demon is dead. The necromancer is beheaded. The ritual seems to have stopped. Burakubuu is breathing. What do you
We
got?
can get him out of here. Should we stay here? Is here safe?
Do we see any exits? I don't know.
I mean, you can go back the way you came or continue down the path the other direction.
I said we rest here first. We
Okay.
just rest and then we'll figure it out later. Let's just rest.
Long rest or short rest?
Short rest for now. I would like to do a short rest, but I don't know.
I want to do a long one.
What are you guys doing? Oh, there goes Torque.
Yep. We're gonna rest, and then we're gonna reconvene later to see what we want to do.
Okay, so do a short rest. You can go ahead and are you doing a long rest? Excuse me.
I'm doing a long one.
Okay. Jinobi, can you do a perception check for me? We'll go ahead and expedite this long rest.
5.
17.
17. Okay, so the for the purpose of this, and just kind of expedite everything, and Torque is gone, so we'll say he rolled not decent with his perception check. You get your 6.5 hours of sleep. You can go ahead and give yourselves the effects and bonuses of a long rest. Get your hit points back and all that jazz. You wake up, not feeling super restful, but you have received that long rest. What would you guys like to do?
Gather my shit and
My brain is so fried.
who's carrying Burakubuu? We should get out of here quickly.
Torque will
Did
probably pick him up.
Did he not wake up?
No, he still seems to be unconscious. Like,
I guess
like coma unconscious, not unconscious.
I guess we will have Torque carry him.
Okay, intelligence check to Adobe.
17.
17. As you all start to gather your belongings and Burakubuu, and you begin your journey, I'm assuming the direction that you were going to maybe find a different way out, your gut tells you to turn around and
The
check.
music is super loud for me.
Sorry. Your gut tells you to go and check the necromancer.
We check the necromancer.
Okay. So you walk back over.
Staff.
You walk back over to where the necromancer is. The book that he was holding is the book that he was holding is gone. So sorry.
Welcome back.
So the book that he was holding is closed and it's latched, and the staff is disintegrated, and there's a giant green gem that is pulsating. That was part of the staff is just sitting there next to his body.
Do you think that's a power stone?
It must be.
I pick it up.
Okay.
And I will, I guess, meditate on it as we walk.
Okay. So you all gather your things. You grab the gem, and I'm assuming, are you leaving the book, or are you bringing the book?
Bring in the book.
Bringing the book. You throw Burakubuu over your shoulders, and you continue down the path to hopefully find a way out of this crazy tower that you have embarked in. So, and that's where we're going to call it. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to catch us next week for the next chapter of the Realms of Ukodor. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.